And this is the lineup today. Notable change in goal. George Long getting the opportunity to play against his former club. Robbie McKenzie back in as well into the defensive frame of things, with Marcus Henriksen out along with Rhys Berg, who both limped off against West Brom. Nua Dicko, who got the goal against Sheffield United last season, finds a place on the bench. John Terrell gets to keep his place too, with Kevin Stewart and Evandro in the midfield options. Fraser Campbell and Jared Bowen, of course, hoping to add more goals to their tally this season. McGoldrick, now Baldock again, trying to find space. John Fleck, former Rangers man. Sheffield United have worked it from right to left, on the edge of the area now. They've got plenty of bodies forward here as the cross is delivered. Looking for the head of McGoldrick. He's not going to get enough on that for danger, but Long comes out and commands his 6-yard box before McGoldrick's teammate could get onto the ball, and already it's heading up the other direction with Campbell. And he's caught. Big appeals there from the North Stand crowd. He's gone for it himself, and Henderson punching out of play for a corner. Gathered by Sheffield United. They want to try and play it quickly as Duffy drops it into the path of McGoldrick. Baldock, neat turn back inside. Stays on his feet and finds McGoldrick here, who tries to worm his way past Lehigh, and it will be a corner for the away side. As you would expect in their situation, every time they get forward and get a good set-piece opportunity, the fans respond positively. Lehigh doing enough though defensively there just to shepherd it out of play. But the first set-piece of the afternoon from a corner for Sheffield United from this side of the pitch, and it's going to be John Fleck to swing it in. And McGoldrick, free header! Sheffield United lead! Netted at Bramall Lane in the league, and now he's got Sheffield United off to a flyer, and that was far too easy. It was a free header, stepped away from his man, and bang, simple as you like. 10 minutes gone, the side chasing automatic promotion are in front. It's a free header, there's nobody near him. Irvine was the closest man. McGoldrick, he's done really well there, and he's had a go from range. Stunning, absolutely stunning. That is a fantastic goal, and if that's going to be a goal which takes Sheffield United up come the end of the season, he has done his part. It is goal number 15 for the season for McGoldrick, and the Tigers are 2 down halfway through the first half. Hull's unbeaten record now beginning to appear smashed and broken unless they can come up with something. McGoldrick getting it down, he lets fly. It's a beautiful goal. You have to stand and admire something like that. He's done really well actually to actually get the ball down, receive it, get it onto his right foot and swing it past George Long. Here's Duffy, he's got away from one and he's got away from another. That looks to be a very decent ball into the box as well. Could be 3, hits the traffic. McGoldrick sprinting to try and win it back from Kane. Free kick goes Hull City's way. But that looked to be a good opportunity for Sheffield United again. This is a really good ball by Duffy. Excellent touch as well. Just getting it into the position there to get the shot away. Long was diving across, but McKenzie was the buffer zone for him. Baldock trying to create space for him to actually get some height on the cross. Just drop back towards John Fleck, who threads it through. Another chance coming. Hogan's shot. That's well defended by Jordi Device. Punches the floor. There's a good stop there by Jordi Device. And now Sheffield United with a corner. McGoldrick in that cluster again. In it comes. Oh, just wide again. Needed a full connection. And it could have easily have been 3 as John Egan went diving in. And again, he's got goal side of his marker. Jordi Device trying to keep in close close quarters. Craney just plays it back wide to Baldock. He swings it in. Another free header, and it's 3. Sheffield United, before half-time, look well and truly over the line in this one. Party time for the Blades, but dismay for the Tigers. This first 45 minutes has not gone according to plan at all. The first time the Tigers have conceded 3 at home before half-time since the final day of the season against Spurs. And Sheffield United, when they get into these positions, it is like a hot knife through butter. It's really easy, and Kane doesn't jump that time. It's a good cross from Baldock. He's picked out his man, and in it goes. Simple as you like. And again, Long's getting nowhere near it. Sheffield United are coasting to 3 points, and they've got 3 goals before the half-time interval. Bowen, who didn't really get into the game in the first half, ball very rarely coming down the right-hand side of the field as the Tigers lose possession. And now McGoldrick just waiting and biding his time, gives the ball to Norwood, shuffling it over. Sheffield United with their first attack of the second half. It's with Duffy, and he's played it through nicely. Sheffield United on a quest for 4, but they can't steer it into the back of the net. But that was really simple passing play, able to get into the penalty area. Duffy with this clever little ball to find Baldock, needed to pull it back to Hogan. He must have thought there was someone waiting potentially. Now Irvine, Grzycki looking to move into the middle, and Lehigh here, he fancies a shot. You don't see him normally having goes, but he got himself into the penalty area. Why not have a go? You can see Sheffield United trying to slow things down. Grzycki was able to get into the middle. The tackle fell Lehigh's way. But Lehigh getting into the right sort of position here. Was able to try and get something on target. Stevens. Bowen trying to mark John Fleck here and eliminate the space. Stevens. Popped it into the path of Fleck, who now finds McGoldrick. Very neat footwork. Good save, though, by George Long. It was a very well-worked team move, and it probably looked like it was going to be 4, but George Long does not want to concede again, and he's done really well there to make a good save. Spreading well. Lovely flick, though, from McGoldrick. And using his feet, George Long is able to push that one wide of the target. Sheffield United swing the corner in then. Long comes, but he doesn't keep a hold of the ball. And Terrell's done really well there to play the ball into the path of Bowen, who was caught by Craney. Terrell now towards Dicko. Bowen staying forward here, gets his shot in. And it's saved by Henderson. First time, really, a shot on target has had to produce a save from Henderson, despite the opportunities the Tigers have created in the second half. Bowen given a little bit of space to actually pull the trigger, but Henderson getting across easily enough. Plays it out towards Mackenzie, and that is it. It is all over here at the KCOM Stadium. Sheffield United 3-0 winners. Didn't need to do anything more in the second half. The damage was done in the first half. David McGoldrick with 2, and Enda Stevens also coming up with a goal to send the Sheffield United fans home happy. The Tigers now mathematically are out of the playoff chase, despite coming into it with the only slimmest of chances. Sheffield United have put in the final nail in the coffin. So the Tigers will be in the Championship next year, but Sheffield United have the real opportunity now in the last 2 games to kick on and try and reach English football's top flight. It hasn't been a really good afternoon for the Tigers, who continue to fight on in the second half and create chances. But Dean Henderson wasn't really tested to his full potential throughout the majority of this one. 2 more games left to go, then the final away game next week against Swansea City, and then the final day may see Bristol City still hunting a playoff place as well. But for the Tigers this season now, there's 2 games to go, and then it'll be a case of being able to head for the beaches for the fans and players. Full time here at the KCOM Stadium. Hull City 0, Sheffield United 3.